Yo, what is up, friends, foes, and members of the Omni Council? My name is Daimien Kamiya. I am the Omni King. What the hell? What happened? Oh yeah, never mind. Something weird happened to my library, my Steam library page. What the fuck? Why is there an Among Us Stardew Valley collab? Excuse me? It just seems to be outfits and skins, like hats, pets. Have fun and go bother concerned ape now. That's funny. Anyways, so while I get Digimon up and running here, you know it's nice to be able to launch a game? Hey, thanks a lot for the good luck. I'm hoping to have some good luck today. Hopefully I'm not spending the whole day in one stream. Or one dungeon, I mean. But while we're loading this up, I want to talk a bit about Pokemon, because, you know, we love talking about Pokemon here. So I have locked in my team. Pikachu with Light Ball. Poliwrath with Assault Vest. Maybe still leftovers. We're debating on the held item. Magneton, Eviolite. Victory Bell, held item still to be considered, but I'm leaning towards Scope Lens. I know I'm running Brick Break. I may drop that. I recently checked out Victory Bell again and learned that it learns Stone Edge, which won't help Victory Bell against Steel types, or against screens for that matter, if they even if they're a thing, but will increase crit, will have a higher crit chance, higher damage. It's a move that naturally misses most often. And then Scope Lens will just buff all of that, because Victory Bell's job is to put targets to sleep and do a shit ton of damage. So I feel like crits work well. And then Latios, or it's not going to be Latios, it's going to be Latios because I want Fiery Dance. It's going to have Soldew or Rocky Helmet, depending on what generation of Soldew we're dealing with here. Final member. Well, it won't have Assault Vest anymore, you can probably tell it's not Tauros. A sad thing to say, but it is... it is going to be Bennett. Bennett's, so what was leaving me to debate on Bennett a lot was its stats. Bennett has the mod gives Bennett really great attack, but not really great other stats. Very average across the board stats. The problem with this is that I couldn't really think, like, the defenses aren't so great that I want to invest into them, and the speed's not so great I want to invest into it, so I don't really know what I want out of this Pokemon. And then I realized, well, the entire reason I'm even considering him in the first place is because he's going to be a prankster screen user. So his first couple turns in battle are likely just going to be setting screens anyway. So it doesn't really matter what he does. I considered running additional priority. I looked up his Smoggin set, and it was at that point I actually realized the differences in stats. So in the mod, his speed is identical. His speed and defense are identical to Mega Bennett's. His special defense is actually lower than Mega Bennett's, but still higher than regular Bennett's. And HP is actually nearly double. And I looked at builds, and even with the abysmal HP stat Banette and Mega Banette naturally have, HP is still where all the EVs generally go. So I figured, fuck it then, I'll just do HP and attack. I don't have Banette yet, of course, but I'll just do HP and attack, run Light Screen and Reflect, and then I will likely run Shadow Claw. It'll either be Shadow Claw and or play Rough, with potential Sucker Punch. I'm still on the fence because Pikachu's going to be my only priority user. And having a strong physical attacker with a priority like Sucker Punch would be really nice to have. Of course, Sucker Punch has its limitations, such as the opponent has to attack me, has to use an attacking move. But I still think it will be viable because, like I said, Banette's entire purpose in being in the team is to set screens. That's the entire reason Banette exists. I don't know why my throat's being weird. Yes, that is Banette's entire reason for existing in the team. So, with that said, if it's even going to take 2 turns for Banette to even get an attack in, potentially, why am I stressing over what attack moves it has? Right? The only thing is I do wish Shadow Sneak was in the game. If Shadow Sneak was in the game, I would actually run that over Shadow Claw, because I would prefer the priority over a mid-tier physical move. But yeah. Anyways, let's get to the game. That's really all I wanted to say. Alright. I'm gonna lower the volume here a little. Because I know this game has really loud volume, and when I was checking to see if I wanted to make a clip of this, its volume was really was a lot higher than, hopefully that'll be fine. Alright, what are we doing now?
Hey, do I really have to wear this all the time?
Yes.
They're still not hiding the feet.
People aren't exactly used to seeing kids with horns.
Or goat
feet. You don't want to go causing a panic, right? You're gonna have to wear that when we go out. I have to say, it fits perfectly. Never thought anyone would wear that stuff again. Now then, it's about time to head out.
Can we have clothes in that size?
I'd like it if you would just read the rune on that one. Anyway, I want us to make a little outing together today. What? I can't do anything about that. Save that for your bosses. Anyway, you... There's someone I'd like for you to meet. Especially the little half-pint there. She's not a bad person, I can promise you that.
I still wish I got
just
to
a little
pick from my selection of Idolmaster characters. I would have much preferred Miki or...
I'd like a sample of your data. Inori isn't coming, by the way.
Takane?
One look at the half-pint dress like that, and I bet she'd... Never mind. She'd lose her mind if she heard me saying that.
It is...
We're supposed to meet up at Shinjuku Park. Come on. Let's head on.
Takane. Iori, Miki, and Takane are my favorites. But as you can tell, like I've said before, I'm not overtly big on Idolmasters, so like The entire reason I didn't make a clip, or the entire reason I did not make a clip, was because I know how, like, the Idolmaster is a very big fan base, so I didn't really want, like, there is a joke in me wearing this shirt, but it's not to be insulting. It's just to be like, it's a joke that, like, I'm wearing an anime shirt in Japan and everyone's making fun of my outfit. Right? Like, I don't feel like it's just funny. It's like the absurdity of, oh, he's just wearing an anime girl in a shirt, but everyone's just like, you know, with an outfit like that, right? But because I mispronounced the name, which I still didn't intend to do, I didn't want to post a clip and have people think that I was insulting her, because I know Idolmaster fans are pretty not like intense per se, but I just know, like, there is an aspect of idol culture tied to it. It's like idol culture and anime fandom. It's a really, really dangerous combination of fans. Let's go today, so headed out early. Breakfast is on the table. Help yourself. I did not get to eat. Music after Aegomon while I'm gone. Okay, the one who's on the ground in that world, so I'll have to leave all the on-site decisions to you. Just don't forget what's important, though. In 8 years' time, everything you see there will now be in ruins. Any clue that could prevent the future from going up in flames, we'll take it, no matter how small. I'm counting on you, Agent Daimien. Oh, there's a treasure chest nearby. Is that the treasure chest? Not gonna lie though, he really fucking blends in well.
Great.
You know, this would be a really cool ability to add in, like, a Flamemon and a Starabimon, I believe his name is, as, like,
great
friends, and then, like, obviously they turn into Agunimon and Lobomon. 1 second.
Hey, Misono.
I hear you've been pretty busy lately, Karemi. Anyway, I brought the sample I promised.
This little boy, then?
I also brought a helpful friend who knows how to handle phase electron life forms. Should net you some better data. I've known this captain here for ages. Only guy in public safety with a collaborative bone in his body. Public safety is secretly gathering intel on phase electron life forms too, by the way. When I worked there, they refused to give us the budget to look into them, no matter how much I bugged them.
You're just terrible at office politics. You can't even collect data properly without our organization's help.
Hey, I'm willing to share my precious sample data with you, aren't I? If anyone should be grateful, it's you guys, don't you think? Okay, Half Pint. I need you to come with us now. Don't worry. I won't let them lock you up and throw away the key or anything. I'll hold them to their word. But to keep a long story short, just know that this is all for Inori's sake.
Well, I don't really get what's going on here, but if it's for Inori...
Ready when you are.
Fair enough. I'll leave the rest to the boss lady then. If you would.
Dr. Simmons, we're all set.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting a blonde. I was expecting a sexy scientist lady or a no-nonsense person. Was not expecting blonde, though.
I can't believe this is actually happening.
Expecting maybe like a redhead, blue, purple, maybe
real
black.
face
I was not.
electronic
Blonde was
form.
not the hair color I was expecting.
Is that what you call us Digimon?
Digimon, you say? How fascinating. Is everyone ready?
Oh, sorry. I went too fast there.
Truly remarkable. Well, no time to waste. Let's begin the experiment at once. Is everyone ready?
Sheesh. At least introduce yourself first.
Whoops, of course. How rude of me. I'm Dr. Simmons, Monica Simmons.
Short, aren't you? I mean, we just met.
My apologies. I thought I knew my manners, but my intellectual curiosity got the better of me. Sometimes I get so caught up, my sense of etiquette seems to fly right out the window. I'll do my best to be more polite in the future. Well, I've never been described like that before. Truly fascinating. But right now, I'm afraid my focus needs to be on the Digimon. I do apologize.
Second. I have to put like weight on my shin. After a bit, I'm gonna take some Tylenol to try and help with it. You're wondering, I've been wearing knee pads lately, and for some reason the left one, or the right one, sorry, has been like digging into my shin to the point that I have like a bone bruise on my shin. So now it just like is like constantly hurting, and because it's not a muscle, I really don't know what to do to make it better, other than just kind of like not wear a knee pad and wait.
What? No one told you? I'm a research scientist with a particular interest in Digimon. I want to learn everything I can about their capabilities as living organisms. Toward that end, I have various hypotheses I wish to test. Only through the most humane of methods, naturally. At any rate, we'll draw too much attention here. Let's move to a larger space and I'll explain everything there.
Larger space? How about just like a less populated space? Like a countryside.
Okay, let us begin. Just take a deep breath and relax. We've got nothing to worry about. It's a simple experiment. All you have to do is attack these officers with the full extent of the capabilities you possess. And you're the one who gives the commands, are you? I ask for your cooperation as well, then.
Make it seem like he's not a sentient being.
But with our prototype
this is not Pokemon. The Digimon can think for themselves.
So don't worry, and
despite it being a turn-based RPG game, the Digimon do indeed have independent thought and action.
Got it.
Yes, incredible!
Got it.
So it would seem there's more impact than previously imagined. We're getting...
Got it.
Attract Echo!
Got it.
Amazing.
There's nothing
This
really
yields some
impressive about
truly
this.
Invaluable data. Good. Yes, that's it. Go on. They can take it. Show me more. More, I tell you.
That's enough for today, Simmons. Our equipment's reaching its limits, and that prototype isn't cheap to run either.
Worried about the budget, Captain? A bureaucrat through and through, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep all parties happy. Come on, Simmons. We're calling this thing off.
Very well.
I need to have a little talk with these people. You head on home first, okay?
Oh. Oops, I'm sorry. Huh? Oh, you're a kid too!
I'm
What the hell?
If you're curious, go ahead. Go play with them.
Play?
Hey, what are you waiting for? You're 8, you know?
Chase after them and tag one with your hand.
Okay, got it. Here I come!
Well, I'll leave the rest to you.
I have no context for that comment because I'm still at the beginning of the game and know basically nothing.
Wow.
Like, my Digimon are still, like, what level are they? 6 to 9. Complete the mission. Why you're still on that map? What? I'm just following the missions. I don't understand what you're saying.
Did I tag you right?
Wow, dude, you're fast! You're amazing!
Tag sure is fun, but I'm all worn out.
Hey, no fair! You can't quit while you're ahead.
You'd better come back tomorrow.
Like, I've played Digimon games before. I'm just new to this one because it
Tomorrow,
just
then.
came
You
out
hear?
and I'm
You
just
better
playing it
promise.
now.
Okay, I promise. Hey, let's go home. I've got to tell Inori all about this. Let's come back tomorrow, and let's bring Inori.
You'd better. We'll see you here tomorrow.
I know there's a lot of hype around this game, but I don't want people dropping into my chat and just starting revealing things about the game to me. I've actually done a pretty solid job at avoiding pretty much like 99% of all spoilers with this game.
Agiomon's evolution was seemingly triggered by Inori. There's no record of humans ever affecting Digimon like that before. That alone makes those two an anomaly. And Shinjuku is where the worldwide calamity began.
Agiomon, doesn't that digivolve
And I believe
into
these two facts to
Junipermon?
be completely unrelated.
Or not Junipermon,
Just think,
Jupitermon.
Ever since you met
That's
this girl,
right.
the very
I remember.
time itself
One of the
has been turned
few,
upside. Inori Misono,
one of the few
Digimon.
Olympus
From this
Digimon
moment forward,
that actually
they're to
have
be
like a
recognized as
known
Class A
rookie form.
anomalies.
I think one of the few
In
others
other
is
words,
Hadesmon,
a
or
subject
Plutomon,
of
I
our
mean.
investigation. I expect you to make every effort to find out all you can about them. Don't miss a single detail. I'm counting on you.
Can I unlock side missions so I can start grinding for levels? Like, I'd like to start getting champions in my team. Probably unnecessary with where I am in the game, but...
So yeah, we've gotta go. You too, Inori.
Sounds like you had a blast, Digimon. Sure, I'll go to Shinjuku Park with you. What time did you agree to meet your friends?
Time? I don't know. But I'm sure they're there already. They might leave if we don't hurry. Come on, let's go. Oh, hey there, Agent. You're coming too, right? You said you would yesterday, remember?
He's been like this all morning. I wouldn't feel comfortable letting him go off alone. I'd like to go along too.
I like that some of the faces are a bit more expressive in this one. Not to say they were bad. In all honesty, even in Cyber Sleuth, the games were more expressive than some of the Pokemon games. Which is crazy because some of the NPCs in Pokemon have decently expressive faces. Your character's just stuck with this glued on, wide eyes smile. Like fucking like in Sun and Moon. Like, just looks fucking creepy as all hell. Like you can't get upset.
What?
So this is something I like to call the Genshin problem, where you have a main character that is voiced in a story in which you select dialogue because you're not a self-insert, but that dialogue is still not voiced. Why can't he voice anything I select?
I had a feeling you'd say that, Agent. You really are a good person.
Woohoo!
I didn't pick this guy thinking it was gonna be me. Like, if you want it to be me, let me fully customize the character. Not just select a single outfit he can wear. Let me change his hair, his face, his eyes, everything. Like, if you're not gonna voice him, let me make him me. But if you're not going to like, you fucking hired a voice actor for this guy. That still doesn't make sense though, because the character is voiced. The character is not only voiced, but like your operator partner is the opposite gender. So she's voiced. Additionally, he's voiced in like battle scenes. Meaning that he's also, if you're playing the female character, he's voicing the operator. This is why I said it's the Genshin issue. Because in Genshin, they have voice actors for both male and female travelers. And they're voiced all across the board. But whoever you're playing as barely has any dialogue options. This is legitimately to the point that for a long time, the English VA for Ether literally said when fans would ask him if he could say his favorite lines from Genshin, he would go, ha, 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 ha. He would make combat noises, because that's all he voices in the game. Even the English VA understood how little actual voice dialogue he had in that game, despite being its main character. And you can't customize your character in that game. When you're the traveler, you're the traveler. So I don't understand this mechanic of playing a character that is silent because they're supposed to be you, but they're not you, because your choices have no impact on the story, and you can't customize your character.
How strange. They told me they'd be playing around here.
What do you mean buy in yen? I've already done that. You can change your outfit. You can't change your hair or anything. Changing an outfit is not character customization. It's changing an outfit. Character customization is changing your entire character's appearance to match what you want. It's character customization. Changing hair, eyes, Stuff like that. Just changing an outfit, I don't count as character customization. And even then, in this game, you can only change your shirt. With few exceptions to full outfits.
What? Oh, yes. Wait. Could you be the one who played with them yesterday?
I specifically have already done that. I bought the Haruka shirt. I bought a few other shirts too, but I've already changed my outfit in this game.
See? Agent, Inori! Everyone remembered the promise!
Are you looking for your kids?
Yes. They were so insistent that I let them go play early today. But now it's time for their after-school lessons. Where could those kids be? I doubt they've gone very...
Like I was just saying earlier, the entire reason I changed my outfit was because people are mocking him for wearing this, so I thought it was funny if they would give the same dialogue while he was wearing Haruka's shirt. I also got the Pac-Man shirt, and then there's all these DLC shirts that I own. I was running the Tai shirt for a while, until I got the Haruna shirt, or the Haruka shirt. I don't know why I keep saying Haruna. And then there's a Cyber Sleuth one. But changing into these pre-default outfits aren't really...
There!
Hey, Agent! The footprints lead through that door.
What's this place?
This is bad then. Really bad. What if those kids run into some mean Digimon down there?
I'm not making major complaints, by the way. I'm just saying, it's like, I just find it annoying in games
That's definitely
where I'm playing a specifically defined character who's running a very specifically crafted story with very limited character customization, and in which they already have a voice actor for them, but when I play them, there's very little actual voice acting the character has. Basically, again, it's the Genshin thing where the operator is the sibling and the agent is you. Whoever you are, the operator / sibling gets way more dialogue lines. Lumine, like, for example, if you play as Aether in Genshin, Lumine, despite having barely appeared throughout the majority of the story, has already had more dialogue lines within the story than Aether. And vice versa. The sibling has had more story dialogue than the traveler. Even though both have VAs. Now, dialogue-wise, it's not one, like, overall dialogue, there is dialogue, like, there's the discussion page where, like, where the Traveler and Paimon talk about stuff in the menu. But I know some people don't even know that that's there. Like, the fact that, like, because, like, like, I know people know it's there for other characters, like, where you can go, like, hey, like, you can talk to Lisa about Jean, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, the Traveler and Paimon have the exact same thing, except there isn't an about character thing. It's just various things they witness and see along their travels. And questions like Paimon might ask the Traveler, or the Traveler might ask Paimon, etc. Footprints are leading that way. No fucking duh. Where else would they go?
Do it! Ready to launch!
Watch and learn! Hit by the blast! Yippee!
Orumon! Almost have enough defense. I almost didn't realize there was an option down here.
Wow!
Look at the logs. This isn't the first time you've been down this aqueduct. It must have been when comms were down. Wonder why so many hostile Digimon are concentrated in the Shinjuku underground. Is it a sign of more anomalies? I can see a disturbance in the magnetic field nearby. That's suspicious. I'll mark the map so you can check it out. Oh fuck!
Ready to go.
Too late. So I will say, in Digimon Cyber Sleuth, it obviously, like, a lot of the plot made sense that, like, you know, a lot of Digimon showed up in the internet because, like, it's very closely tied to digital and the digital world and stuff. This one's giving me heavy Tamers vibes, where, like in Tamers, like, a biofield could ignite, or a biofield could appear, which allowed Digimon to biomerge into the real world.
Heck yeah!
Because we've not actually entered a digital area yet. Like, we're entirely in the real world. Fuck, I didn't even see
Ready
you.
to launch!
I gotta watch more of the Digimon seasons that I've not seen. I've only seen up to 4. I know. I'm just making my own observations and speculations. I'm sure the game will explain it. Even Cyber Sleuth explained why Digimon were appearing. Which was that Eden was a weak point between the real world and the digital world, which is why Digimon were able to come over so much.
Watch and learn.
And you didn't even need to explain it in that game. You're in the internet. First fucking movie showed that the Digimon can go to the internet. Oh, I need to switch my team around. I just realized I have 2 viruses out. I think that was because of the last fight. Let's get Salamon back in. Oh, no, wait. Salamon's staying in, yeah. I want... There we go. There's my core team. We're gonna have Magnadramon. We're gonna have Crusadermon, Omnimon Zwarts, Kantarasmon, Cherubimon, maybe? We'll see about that all the way down. And then we're gonna have Grand Dracmon or maybe something else. We'll see where that one goes to.
There! Preparations complete.
Oh, I need to heal. Crap.
Heck yeah!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There! Ready to go!
Gonna bomb! Numamon so utterly tanky. This is crazy to me.
Heck yeah!
I'm sorry.
Oh, I wanted to check something, but I don't remember. I blanked out while wanting to check it. Oh, I actually already have a side quest. Interesting. When did I get this?
Much appreciated. Everyone!
What in the world? I sense something. It's my friends! No time to lose! Digimon!
This is my first time, yes. So no spoilers, nothing. It is in my chat rules. I know of Digimon. I'm a very big Digimon fan, but it is my first time playing this game. It is my first time seeing this game. The only thing I knew about this game going into it was the intro cutscene, where I saw people react to Omnimon showing up to fight the blue Metal Greymon.
Hey! Don't scare me like that. I can feel it. My friends are there. Come on! We've got to go save them!
Unlike Digimon, I'm just a plain old ordinary human after all.
So am I.
So I get nervous in weird, scary places like this. Huh? I'm just a plain old ordinary human too.
See, you know what would have been interesting is if he voiced that instead of speaking silently and then had her have to repeat what he just said so that the player knows what he said. This is, to me, this is called lazy writing. He has a voice actor. He could have just said it himself.
Oh yeah.
Hell, even without the voice acting, he still could have said it himself. It still could have been a text. It could have even been a selection option for me.
That outfit's to blame if you ask me.
Stop insulting
you look like a character out
Haruka.
of an anime.
Like, it is a character out of an anime. Clearly, she's never seen Idolmaster.
Okay, thanks.
Clearly a very uncultured woman.
You're a good person, Agent.
No, I don't know what strike you're talking about, but the strike has nothing to do with it. Because this is a very common trope in a lot of RPGs. It's not just Digimon Time Stranger. It's not just Genshin Impact. This has been a common trait in many RPGs for decades. The strike in Japan has literally nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it at all. It is a common writing trope that occurs in a lot of RPGs for decades. I'm only arguing that it's more prevalent nowadays because voice acting is far more common in games than it used to be. The point I'm making is that there are two voiced characters, but the one you play as does not get any, like, actual dialogue agency. Even though he's not me. He's him. I get to change his name, but it's not me. He's not a self-insert. Like, I feel like some people would argue that. Like, it's the same with, like, Pokemon games, too. Like, arguably speaking, most of the Pokemon games, you're not a self-insert. As a matter of fact, you're playing as the equivalency to the manga character. Right? Like, when you're playing, like, red, blue, yellow, fire red, leaf green, you're playing as red. Or green, if you're the girl. You're not playing as you. You get to choose your team, but you're playing as red. The only games I would argue is the ones that allow for some customization. You know, like, X and Y have a bit of customization. Sun and Moon games were the ones that had the first biggest amount of customization to the point that you won't even look like the character you started as. And in those games, I feel like I developed separate agency from the main characters of, like, you know, Moon and Sun in those games. This is great. We can hold up here and make nice, cushy lives for ourselves, nab and pint-sized pushovers. Aren't these guys ultimate level? Oh no, we have to help.
There.
Glad they used the exact same sound effects. If anything, it's the same sound effects from Cyber Sleuth, but just slightly... They just sound slightly smoother, maybe.
Huh? What's this? More lambs to the slaughter. Looks like there are some big bleeders in the mix too, though. How I sup my supper ain't got nothing to do with you. That's right. I'm talking to you, my scrumptious-looking second course.
Ready to go. Launching cross arc.
Okay, so I need to swap out May. Because May's gonna be weak to these guys. We'll see if they're weak to fire. Probably not. Actually, I think they were weak to fire.
Attract Echo! Heck yeah!
Unidentified blind kick!
Come on out, Dan. What the fuck is this bullshit? I don't even have...
Are you okay?
Is it actually this one? Wasn't it called Dot in the last game? It's called Sprite now?
Please.
Oh right, I forgot. We still get item usage doesn't cost a turn in this one. Does reverse last forever? Are you serious?
I'm counting on you. Please.
Unidentified line kick!
Interestingly enough, Void causes Void also reverses their offenses too. Actually got a follow-up attack that one time.
No!
Give me a break! Give me a break! Oh, yeah! You gotta be kidding me. This is how I go out. What about my nice, cushy life? Energy. I need your energy! Give me!
Look out! Phew. Hey, it's okay now.
Knock the hat off.
Come on, take my hand. Then we can go play tag.
You're a monster too!
It's a good thing they created a system that prevented us from playing tag every single day for the rest of the game. There's a lot. If Mushroomon is Mushroom's a rookie? I guess he is, huh? So we're gonna count, like, we're gonna theoretically say, oh, he's a champion. That makes sense actually because of Electmon. So if Karamon's the last rookie in the Dex, there's a shit ton of rookies in this game. Holy fuck. Yeah, Vetamon is a champion. Or, no, that's Garamon. Yeah, Numemon is a champion. I didn't realize Numemon was a champion. Cyclonemon, Raremon. I thought Raremon was an ultimate. No, you know what? That makes sense. You know why I'm confused? It's because in the anime, when they're in the real world for Myotismon, Kabuteri, like, there's a mix between champions and rare and ultimates that come through to the real world, and so I get confused sometimes as to which ones are champions and which ones are ultimates. Betamon's an ultimate though, right? Yeah, he's an... Why was that such an easy fight if he was an ultimate? Funny thing is if every Digimon has unique skill, or every Digimon has 2 resistances and 2 weaknesses, I did not, within the 3 types I did not hit him with, I contain his other weakness and other resistance. And there's Omnimon, and then we have Agumon, Bond of Bravery. I thought it was called Bond of Courage, or is that just a direct translation from the Japanese crest again? Yeah, Bond of Friendship, yeah. Type unidentified makes sense, because, like, in my personal opinion, the Bond Digivolutions, I don't think this is obviously canonically backed, but my personal opinion is that the Bond Digivolutions are the purest form of Crest Digivolution. Like, basically, when you look into the movie into which they debuted in and appeared in, Ty and Matt digivolved despite knowing that basically they were going to lose their Digimon, right? And they did it together. They went against all odds, bravery and courage, and did it together, friendship. They legitimately, despite everything, went through all, despite everything, used the pure, or they you know, they basically just, more or less, they just used their purest, the purest aspect of their crests to digivolve. And in that regard, I actually truly believe that the others could attain it, but it would be highly unlikely. Because like, that's like, to me, that's sort of like an awakening moment. Like, you come to a life realization. I'm still not a huge fan of that movie, though, by the way. I know a lot of people say it's like, oh, it's a good movie. No, keep in mind that the guy that directed Digimon Adventure walked off the movie. There wasn't really much reason given, but he walked off the movie because of how it was going. So, I'm just going to say that there's clearly a reason, and I personally feel like they could have... That movie wasn't... It didn't have bad parts. There was just aspects of it I didn't like. I didn't like the idea that Matt and Ty could lose their Digimon. I didn't like that. My personal opinion, I've said this before, the plot of the movie should have been the girl that was the villain was still the villain, but instead of losing her Digimon because she outgrew it, she should have lost her Digimon because she was looking into the bond between Digimon and Digidestin and somehow fractured it, which destroyed her Digimon. And in revenge for losing her Digimon, she could have felt like no one else deserved a Digimon and tried to do that to everyone else instead. And that could have been the plot, and it really wouldn't have changed much of the movie. And the method she used, she discovered on how to force shattering that bond between Digimon and Digidestin could have been used on Matt and Ty. But even with that, they still chose to fight her and Digivolve and ended up destroying, or and they still, like, and they could have played it off two ways. You know, they could have played it off as still a goodbye, or maybe it could be reformed. Like, instead have Jedi talk, like, Jedi appeared in the movie saying it's like why their bond was breaking, but instead just have Jedi saying we're looking into it to see if we can fix it. And then just confirm at the end of the movie that even if they disappear, that Jedi says we can get them back. We found a way to get them back. Or just have it so that it doesn't happen. That when they defeat they defeat the Digimon, I forget its name, but if they defeat it, it destroys the curse, or it destroys whatever curse or effect they're under, right? I just feel like there could have just been I don't like this idea that, because the thing is, we went through decades of Digimon, and now all of a sudden, just because you want to be more mature can cost you, we learned that being mature can straight up cost you your Digimon partner. What the fucking left field did this decide to come out of?
Agumon said he wanted to be alone and headed up to the roof. Yeah, I assumed as much.
I'll go talk to him.
It's so pretty. You can see better without the hat on. It's okay, no one's looking right now.
All those little lights, what are they?
They're stars. Huge glowing balls of hot gas far, far away. But in the past, people used to think that those lights were gods.
Gods?
Gods in the sky.
Yep.
No
that's
fucking
right.
shot.
They believed that connecting the lights with lines would reveal what the gods looked like. They made up all kinds of stories about them, too.
Stories?
I do like these stories, though, because
like,
it's like,
for
I already know where
example,
this is going.
A hero coming to our world from another world in order to
And
save it?
and plots
Stories like that.
because this attributes like it was explained back at the end of season 2 of Digimon.
I don't really get any of that.
Where they said that the digital world is a combination
You might be
between
one of those heroes yourself.
data and the wishes of humanity, which is why there are so many Digimon that consist of beings like gods or represent gods or concepts. This was attributed further in season 3 of in Tamers, where they realized that all the devas were representing the Chinese calendar, or the the Chinese or lunar calendar, whatever.
Today you were a true
right, the
hero,
animals
if you
born
ask
in
me.
it,
No
or like
doubt about it.
like the year, year of the tiger,
So hey,
year of the dragon,
hold
stuff
your
like
head up
that,
high,
right?
okay?
But
And that the
scared.
sovereign were
If
all
something
based
like
off
today
of
ever
the
happens
guardians
again,
Don't
of
worry.
China.
I'll always
right?
be right here with
Is
you.
there a dragon, vermilion bird?
always.
Was it
With
ebony
me.
turtle and
Yep.
white white
Always and
cat
forever.
or white tiger, something
After
like
all.
that?
That's all I've ever wished for. I lost my mother and little brother, you see. My little brother's name was Yu. He was just about as big as you are now, Digimon. So when you showed up wearing that hoodie, it kind of felt like my little Yu had come back. That's why I'll always be by your side. Like those stars up above, I'll always be where you can see me, Digimon.
You will? Okay.
I was just thinking though, there is another game I was thinking of that has that does that silent thing that doesn't have voice acting. Golden Sun. In the first
It looks
game,
like you didn't get much sleep. Did you, Agent?
in the first game, the protagonist you play as is Isaac. Isaac doesn't actually talk. He says yes. You basically select yes or no, and it does something similar where like Isaac will kind of like do something, and they'll be like, "Oh, what do you mean?" Like, or the party just speaks for him. Now, I guess it's fine to say it's a silent protagonist, right? But then you get to Golden Sun 2, The Lost Age, in which Isaac, when you get to him, has full-on conversations despite being the silent protagonist in the last game, alluded to the fact that he's just a quiet guy. And Felix, who is nothing but talkative in the first game, is now suddenly the silent protagonist. It just doesn't make sense. That's another clear example of how it just doesn't make sense. And the thing is, that one you don't even have character customization. Like, there's literally no reason why Isaac and Felix can't speak in the games they're the protagonists in. There's literally no reason.
I'm afraid I couldn't help but overhear. Did what Inori Misono say get to you? I ask since you couldn't seem to step through that door to the roof. At any rate, it seems she lost her family. It's only natural you'd identify with her. After all, you lost the person who raised you to an anomaly as well. That said, you can't let your emotions get tied up in this. Inori Misono and Digimon are anomalies themselves. Remember, they're just subjects of our investigation. You're trying to stop a global collapse. Get back to the mission.
Good morning, Agent. I made breakfast.
I have a side quest that the game won't let me do.
Hey, look.
I don't even know how I started it at this point.
We have word of a bizarre development in Shinjuku. A spatial distortion has been
Yo,
confirmed
we're
in
just
the
getting
streets
all
of
the
Kabukicho.
Genshin VAs, huh? Digimon sounds familiar. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's an actual. Oh yeah, it is. It's Digimon is Bennett. I think Bennett. I'm pretty sure it's Bennett. The dad is Risley. The male protagonist is Tartaglia. The female, the operator in this case, is Farina. The newscaster is Zhongli. I'm sure Inori.
Some believe this to be another example of the paranormal phenomenon we've been seeing so many of recently.
Inori. I'm Stranger voice actor. Allegra Clark. So that is Beto. I wouldn't have guessed that at all. That's actually fucking phenomenal voice acting then, because that's the only one I could not identify.
Riot police are being dispatched to the scene.
Oh no. Do you think this is related to the Digimon too somehow?
I cannot, like, everyone else's voices is clearly identifiable. I cannot hear Beto in that.
Maybe we shouldn't tell Digimon about this. No? I hope you're right. What happened yesterday really seemed to throw him for a loop, though. I can't stop worrying about it, though. I'm going to go check on him, but you go ahead and eat.
So, strange things are happening in Shinjuku's Kabukicho. Once you know how this town's going to meet its end, every new incident takes on greater significance. I think it couldn't hurt to look into it.
Much appreciated. Everyone!
Maybe I find something to go on, but I guess the guy's not so careless. Stop, thief! I'm no thief, how dare you slander me like that? I was just checking Inori Pop's desk. He's investigating anomalous phenomena, so I thought I'd find some leads for my streams. But no such luck. I was just going to have to do this the hard way. What do you say? Can you lend me your hand? Depends. Can you pay? Aren't you shrewd? Don't worry. You'll be properly compensated for your work. I'm looking into something for my next stream that ought to be of interest to you, too. There's a store in the shopping district with t-shirts on display that keep getting stolen. It happens so many times now, it got me thinking, what if a ghost is behind it? I think a ghost is stealing t-shirts. So t-shirts that the t-shirts that place sells aren't even my style. Look, I know there's no solid lead, but it's clear that there's no ordinary thefts. So you're gonna help me investigate, right? Anything to make people's lives easier. That's the spirit. Think of the good, you'll do me. People at the shop, everyone. Let's not waste any time. We should head straight for the clothing store now. Look. Not like I came to apologize or anything. I just thought I'd give him this. An ultimate card game starter set. Not an apology, Kate, but I have to give it to him. Popular card game in which players fight each other in Jogmon battles using cards. Opponents are displayed as icons. You can collect cards by competing in battles or purchasing them in the card shop. You can also acquire new cards by defeating hostile Digimon. You can see the cards you have. Okay, collecting all the cards is not an easy task, but the game's collectible nature keeps many players hooked. Will you be able to complete your card collection? You know, side missions like this make me remember when I was playing Star Ocean. My least, or like, I wouldn't say, I didn't hate that game, and I know there's still a second playthrough to do where you do it from the girl's perspective. But I'm not one for, like, big side game, mini games. Like, for example, in Witcher 3, I could honestly give no shits about Gwent. I don't care about the game. I know some people say Witcher 3 is Gwent with an RPG attached to it. That's how much they love Gwent. I don't. I literally do not care for the card game. I hate it. I don't understand it. I just don't give a damn. But that little fucking, like, figure game that Star Ocean had was so much fun. Oh my god. I was actually taking breaks from the story to run around to find people to challenge. Once I figured out, like, how to do it and, like, what pieces were broken, oh my god, it became so easy. Oh, Hiroko, it's you. How do you like these jeans? Stylish, right? Alright, but I'm not here to shop today. Can you tell me more about the t-shirt thefts? Alright. Let the t-shirts move on their own. They fly right out of the shop. You're sure they move on their own? That'd be absolutely huge for fans of the paranormal. They do, I swear. It happened just now, so I started yelling that the thief was back. Then this young man said he'd catch them and went running out that way after the shirt. Sounds like he's onto something. That way leads to the alley. Come on, let's go.
Wow.
Not gonna lie, it's not that I don't appreciate getting the cards, but I really would have preferred a tutorial battle. Like, here's an idea. So you get the cards, and then your character's like, huh, I don't really know how to play this game. Maybe I should try to find someone who does. And then it starts a quest of find someone who can teach you how to play the game. And then, you know, and then the quest just requires you to ask a few random people until this other kid's gonna be like, sure, I can show you how to play the game. And then you have a quest that literally tells you how to play the game. Like, you know what? Let's do this, because I actually want to figure out how to play the game, and maybe this will be able to tell me. Here we go. So we have a rules menu, but this could have been added to the game in a much more like active way, rather than just a pop-up during your first match. Players take turns to play a card each, and the selected Jogmon will be generated to do battle against each other. Defeat your rival's Jogmon to win a round. Each card battle lasts 5 rounds, and the player with the most rounds won is the victor. Attribute compatibility. The card chances of winning depend on its attribute compatibility. The more favorable the compatibility, the greater the chance. Level. Cards are labeled with the number of 1 to 7 indicating the level of strength. Level or strength of the card. Cards with a higher level have a greater chance of winning. However, there is a bug causing level 1 cards to have a greater chance of winning against level 7 cards. After a card battle using cards which you have yet to obtain are duplicated for you to choose from. During a card battle, when certain combinations of cards are present in your hand, a new card can be generated. I always find it weird that he's called X-Tyrannomon, but... See, I can see his card, so I already know that, like, he can only win 1 battle. Like, he's gonna use Kudamon here. Is that... Oh, really? Why? Oh, what? I don't know why I lost that. At least this is actually it's almost kind of like a pseudo rock, paper, scissors game. I'll take the Digimon. Oh, and the Kudamon. And the... Oh, just 2? Okay. Oh, and just like Genshin, it tells you the people you've actually card battled. Okay. That wasn't bad. You know what? I'll probably do more of that as it pops up.
Great.
Some weird monster just went down that manhole along with the t-shirts. Over there, right? Let's go check it out.
There!
I took my hand off the keyboard to scratch. I'm just gonna scan all these guys in so I can start getting them experience and start getting them digivolved. I would, like, now that I can basically digivolve the whole bank on a whim, like, I actually wouldn't mind seeing if I can try and complete the entire Digidex, as I'm going to call it. It's the field guide, but I'm gonna call it the Digidex, because let's be honest, that's what it is. Now, how do I make this scream the 20th? Yes, caught you red-handed. This image is sure to make for a great scoop. Are you two the 20th? 20th, what's that supposed to mean? It's mostly a vibe, so it's hard to explain. How do you make this shirt the 20th? 20th. Are you... think you're funny, huh? 20th is not to be taken so lightly. Okay, what are you? You are virus. No, you're not virus. You're vaccine. Okay, well this is good.
I'm counting on you.
I can get Lopmon in then. Let's go, Ray! Hit him while I'm blazing ice! Oh, weak to ice. Hit him with a hot hand. I don't know when I upped the speed to ×2, but I'll take it. I didn't even notice, so that clearly means that things are going well. My 20th. It solves the case of the stolen t-shirts, but also raises the mystery of the 20th. First things first, though, let's get out of these sewers. They reek. Now, I'm not sure I understand, but you're saying the t-shirt thefts are over? What a relief. I've been so worried. Come back anytime, I'll give you a discount. These clothes, you know. Feels good to have done something to keep this district running. 20th thing is still a mystery to me, but at least I got to see something cool. Here, this is for you. My way of saying thanks for your help. No, the picture's so blurry. Can't see anything. I gotta up my camera game. Oh, I got heavy strike. Cross art reverse would actually be a really interesting one to use depending on the team I want to do. I'm honestly like that cross art aura would actually be really nice to just have a periodic group heal. I'm not going to worry too much about the XP here, because, let's get this one. I think Aura is going to be nice. The EXP ones for sure I want to get eventually though, and these stat boosting ones. Oh, I can ask him what's a card battle? Oh. Who are you gonna... Is he going first? No, I'm first. Alright, Why? Why not send out one of his vaccine 3s? He would have beat me. I'm trying to bait the Rapidmon. See, he's gonna win that one because he's a vaccine. Oh, what? Why did I win that? I don't get that. He had vaccine and I had... I don't understand this card game. Oh, Dokugamon! He has to use Rapidmon if he wants to win. Maybe? We'll see. Yeah. He basically just gave me the game then. Oh, I can summon another new card. Tuskmon! I'm gonna lose either way, but... But he basically just gave me that victory for no reason. That was very poor card playing. And there's even some I don't understand how I didn't win, but I'm obviously going to take Rapidmon, and... I guess I'll take the Kugamon. I don't mind playing it because it's not intrusive. It's just a fun little mini game you can get out of the way really quick. And it also, like, the Cyber Sleuth had the medals, but the medals didn't really have a purpose other than talking to a guy. The medals serve two purposes. Number one, to include Digimon that weren't actually in the game. And also to just take them to a collector guy that would give you money. Other than that, like, there was really no reason for the medals in the game. But at least here, the cards actually serve a function in this other little mini game. So even if the Digimon aren't in the game, you still get to see them. I'm not seeing anything in this crowd. I really want to get to know what's going on. Yes, it looks like a rip in the sky. So was that fist earlier that punched the giant machine? I'm assuming that was Jupitermon, like punching through time. Minervamon! Oh no.
right, Egg Thief. It's kind of your fault things turned out this way.
How?
So take some responsibility and help us out. And you better believe what I'm saying, or your world is in big trouble too, Egg Thief. I'm sensing a buildup of power. Watch out for a counterattack.
Forgot to change my Digimon because Data's gonna be weak here.
Greymon, huh? I know their weak point. And now, take this! Huh? Strike roll! I'll make an opening for you. I'll set them up and you knock them down. Another attack now? But I guess that's all just part of how they use their abilities. We'd be wise to assume the enemy will get a final move in at the end.
Ready to launch.
Oh, thank God. I can use this to get rid of the, Oh, fucking God damn it.
I'm counting on you. Launching cross art.
Get to use my new cross art. I did not get rid of the debuff that Min has, sadly. But it seems like it's attack down, not magic down, so...
My turn! Strike roll! Take that!
I'm going to assume... So weak to water and wind. Nope, doesn't appear like that's the case. Well, my options are limited.
The head turned this way? I don't like the look of this. Focus your attacks on their head and knock them off balance.
Charging enemy status change. Once done charging, the enemy unleashes its special skill. When an enemy enters a charging state, it won't act because it's building up power, but it will be enhanced as it continues to accumulate CP. As the enemy is charging, a breakpoint gauge will appear as a white bar below the HP gauge of the enemy. With a concentrated assault, it's possible to deplete this gauge and stop the enemy's charge. This is called Charge Break. This full charge break will reset enemy CP, corresponding enhancements. Remove strong status and its buff effect, which otherwise cannot be cancelled. Cancel release of the enemy's special skill. There's always a chance to counterattack. If you're unable to successfully perform a charge break in time, using guarding and items will withstand the enemy's blow.
Strike roll!
Oh, its head's weak to wind and water. Give me one more turn.
Here comes a big one. Put up your... Otherwise, they'll take you out in a single attack. You bet. Gotcha. You bet. Got it.
Game really did not give me the opportunity to break that bar. They'll take you out in a single attack, as I literally still almost died after guarding.
Now.
Fuck off!
Please. Please. No!
Thank you. My turn. Strike roll.
Ice. Okay. Ice and body is ice and water. Head is ice and wind, or water and wind. I am so happy I put up that debuff or that buff. Whatever roar was, I wasn't going to like it. He's also weak to null, too. Water, ice, and null.
Now.
Oh, its head is not weak to water.
My turn! Strike roll! There's always an opening right before a big move. A hard hit where their power's focus should disrupt the attack. Take that!
I think Kudamon's getting the kill. So this has to be the same Digimon that I fought 8 years later, right?
Good. Now's our chance. Run! Lead the way! No clue where that is, but fine by me. Go on, I'm right behind you.
That human in the weird outfit quickly got along with the phase electron life form. Who or what is that?
I'm assuming the egg that we lost was actually ended up being Agiomon. It'd be strange if the battle wasn't recorded, but I can't find any data on it 8 years later. This is definitely an anomaly. I'm assuming that battle never happened, because we weren't in the past before, right? We're already affecting time.
Is that what I'm like too? Hey, Agent! Look at this!
Huh? You're the one we just saw on TV.
Did they not see me on TV? Just her?
What in the world is going on here?
Finally, a moment's peace. Thanks for this.
I'm glad you like it. Now, I've got a few questions to ask. Well, more like too many questions. Agent, can I count on you to help me make sense out of all this?
Sure, why not?
Sure. Let's sort out our situation first. Ask me anything you want, Egg Thief. I know, but the nickname stuck. What do you want me to say? Still, How'd a human like you end up at the temple anyway? But I guess that's a question for another time. More importantly, right now, I could really use your help. So, any other question? I'm Minervamon, and I came to this world on a certain mission. But things have taken quite a turn since then. I come from Iliad, a digital world that's kind of a parallel universe to the material world you live in. You came to our temple once, remember? Well, that temple exists in a world completely separate from this one. That was one of the titans that are wreaking havoc in our world. It seems they've been popping up in this world too. I see. In that case, it's your turn to hear me out. Will you help me fulfill my mission? I'm searching for that egg. You know the one. I'm positive it fell into this world somewhere, but there are a lot of things I don't know about your world. That's why I need your help. I see. And what job is that?
This could be voiced.
That's all pretty vague, don't you think? Still, I get the feeling your job and my mission aren't exactly unrelated. Good. Thanks. Appreciate it. Anyway, we've got to decide where to start.
This is all a lot for us to take in. It's already getting late. Why don't we call it a night and figure out our next steps tomorrow?
All right. I'll go look for a place to sleep.
Well, why don't you stay here? The way you look, you're bound to call attention to yourself out there. Who knows what kind of trouble would happen if you run into the police. Besides, I'm sure Aijomon would love the chance to talk to you.
Me?
I admit, I'm a bit curious about him myself. Why is a Digimon living with humans anyway?
I bet you have lots of questions too, right, Aijomon?
Yeah.
Don't worry about my dad. He already gave the okay. So let's turn in for the night. We'll have plenty to discuss in the morning.
What is this one? Is that Kapamon? Kamemon. I'm not actually that familiar with this Digimon. You can already turn into this one. There's Syakomon. I think it's only fair we go Gabumon first, right? Gabumon! Alright, so now what I need to do... There's so many rookies. Like, look at all the rookies I have in my team. I don't want any dudes. Like, almost my entire team is comprised of rookies, and I still don't even have them all. That's crazy to me. I was probably severely underleveled for that fight, by the way. I didn't have to grind my team more, because they're like, that guy was level 12, and some of my Digimon can't even reach 12 right now.
Much appreciated.
I'm just gonna try and hit up a spot. Hopefully it doesn't drag me into conflict. If I have to switch in one of my fucking megas, then I will. I'm Agent Rank 3, I can now get champions. Oh my god. Kabuterimon! Is Gardramon? Yep. Oh, Clockmon. Numamon! Ikomon. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go and train to get these guys, Can I leave without having to go into the living room? Like, if this game actually let me have agency over my characters, fuck off. You know, Cyber Sleuth wasn't this intrusive.
So you really don't know anything about the digital world?
Nope. The first thing I remember is when Inori saved me.
Talk about unusual. In fact, this is the first I've ever heard of such a thing. Digimon are all born and raised in the digital world. At least as far as I know.
morning, Agent. Minervamon's been telling me about all kinds of neat stuff. Like the digital world, and that it's where Digimon usually live. But I wonder, though, how come I didn't know about any of this stuff?
Digimon. If you really want to know, why not join me when I go back to my world?
Join you?
No need to be so on guard. Consider it a little vacation. But of course, I can't go back there until I find what I'm looking for here.
Got it. I'm in then. I'll do whatever I can to help. Hey, Agent, about that thing Minervamon is looking for. Why don't we ask that lady about it?
You mean that Dr. Simmons character? Don't you think she was a little, you know, nutty?
Maybe, but she's super curious about Digimon. That's why I figure she'd be willing to help us out. Think we can find her if we go look for that car in the park again? Come on, let's head over there. Yeah, Dr. Simmons might help us out. Agent, Minervamon, let's go!
You got it. Ready to launch.
Ooh, I have Minerva no. Oh, I have two guests. Minervamon's there too. Ooh, let's go. This will actually make grinding really easy then. If I knew they were getting ready to digivolve the champion, if I knew I was a step away from getting champion, I would have held off.
Do it. Ready to launch.
Oh, wrong one.
We did it!
Wow. That one. Ready to go.
We did it!
That one. Ready to go.
Yeah, this could be prime grinding. Having two gets that are just basically going to obliterate everything for me. There's a champion, so this will get me a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Oh, that speed reduction put him behind Minervamon. That was great.
We did it!
I'm sorry. Ready to go.
Let's do this! Let's go! Yeah! My turn! Strike roll! We did it!
Great. Wow.
Let's heal everyone up.
I'm sorry. Everyone!
Okay, 1 second. All right. All right, I guess we can do Garamon.
Do it! Ready to launch!
Oh, there's two. This is not gonna go well. I just realized that I should have used the aggro skill. I'll use it on his next turn. Should have been a shit ton of experience right there.
Everyone.
Wait a minute. How? What happened to my... Are you serious? Oh no, sorry. I'm like, what the fuck happened to my Black Agumon? This is Black Agumon right here. And you were Lopmon, I think. You're Kudamon. No, wait. Sorry. Paying attention to names here. Let me get this. Let me get everything reorganized here. Lilium 2. Where's Lilium 2? Oh, Lilium 2's in here. There's Lilium 2.
There! Ready to go!
I want to fight Numamon, because Numamon are gonna give me the most experience. How kind of you. Alright, you added, look for golden one, make sure your Digimon are max level. Golden Digimon, it is. Also need certain nature for a few Digimon for DNA. I'll worry about that when I get to it. I just unlocked Champion Digivolution. Hey Corey, welcome.
That one! Preparations complete.
Like, I know I do have a tendency of sometimes over-analyzing and preparing too far in advance, but I literally just unlocked Champion Digivolution. I do not need to worry about the processes of DNA Digivolution just yet.
You got it. Ready to launch.
Heck yeah!
Gonna be a few levels before I have the int needed to be able to digivolve to Salamon again. I can do Kodamon, but I want everyone to be on par. And then Ray, I need more defense, which I'm not too far from. And then Dan can go back to Kudamon already. And this is Sai, so you can go back to Dracmon soon. Oh. It's always the Betamons! Fuck off, Bakumon. Or Bukamon. What are they? They're Tapirmon, right? I'm getting names mixed up, because they're Tapirmons, but they're based off the mythological Baku. I figured that's how. If I couldn't remember if that's how it worked or not. All I remember is when I played through Cyber Sleuth, I used the cheat to level faster.
sorry.
Because I was, with my Megas, I was Digivolving and de-Digivolving them back and forth, back and forth. Every 2 Digivolutions increase their max level, but then I realized that if I probably just let them sit and get closer to their level cap of 30... then, when I de-Digivolve and Digivolve them back, they'll probably jump higher.
Do it! Ready to go!
But right now, grinding is actually in a pretty good spot here. This might be something, now that I'm kind of in a decent stage with Pokemon, this might be something I do off stream a little bit, where I just off stream, I just grind up my Digimon. Because it's something I can do really casually off stream. Gone.
Strike roll!
Well, that was the problem with Cyber Sleuth, too. That's why I cheated experience in Cyber Sleuth. I used a cheat that multiplied experience because it was just... every training spot was always like 2 stages behind. You had ultimate... You had champions and everything, and you could barely even find rookies to fight, much less
Ready to go.
champions or anything. Like, any dungeon that had decently leveled Digimon was only temporary from a side quest. I felt like I was fucking playing, like, Pokemon Silver and Soul Silver again, where it's just, like, everything where you should be significantly outpaces
We did it!
everything around you.
That one! Ready to launch!
Heck yeah!
There! Ready to launch!
Man, it'd be really great if Minervamon could use skills to help out.
We did it!
Much appreciated. Everyone! That one! Ready to go!
Heck yeah!
There! Ready to go!
Heck yeah!
We're gonna go get these two that are maxed. Oh.
Preparations complete.
Thought that was my Digimon for a second almost. Hit Pokemon. Okay, never mind, that worked. Isn't Minervamon a virus? Isn't she like one of the few like viruses within the Olympian 12? Which makes sense considering how, like, since they're based off the Romans, Minerva is very not respected in the Roman pantheon. Versus Athena, who is heavily respected in Greek.
Preparations complete.
Still sounds better when Digitamamon uses it. Nightmare Syndrome! I should figure out who played Digitamamon from the original adventure, because
I'm sorry.
I want to give him a high five for playing that role so well.
Ready to launch.
Alright, game over. Yep.
We did it!
Much appreciated. There! Preparations complete.
Well, there's two of them, so...
Here goes! Attract Echo! Yeah! Here goes! Attract Echo! Yeah! My turn! Strike roll!
There we go. There's the ability. Took her for... That's the first time she's used it in the entire time we've been down here. Thank God. Thank God.
We did it!
Much appreciated.
Oh.
Everyone. Do it! Preparations complete.
Heck yeah!
Numemon is almost at max.
Do it! Ready
One
to
more
go.
fight with the Numemon and I got a 200% Numemon.
Heck yeah!
Not gonna lie, I do kind of miss
one.
the old ability
Ready to
system
go.
of Cyber Sleuth. That was kind of cool. Led to one of my most favorite clips I have on my channel, which is when my Terriermon hit itself in confusion. But because I had Caramon in my team, its ability of normal attacks can trigger instant death triggered. And when Terriermon hit itself in its confusion, it insta-killed itself.
You got it. Ready to launch.
Not gonna lie, with how long this is taking, I'm probably just going to Digivolve them as soon as I can Digivolve all of them.
My turn! Strike roll!
Oh, I'm never gonna Digivolve this! You see the attack requirement I need? How the fuck am I Digivolving this? The one attack augment chip I can use still won't help. Armadillomon. We got Lunamon now. Shamamon. Like, that's insane to me how much attack I need on Agumon, or Black Agumon.
Do it! Ready to launch!
I had to fucking pay extra money just to get that Digimon usable in my game. And they make the Digivolution process that restrictive. Meanwhile, I have the ability to have one of the most broken Digimon in the game now. Through the Megas that I possess.
Do it! Preparations complete! Do it! Ready to launch!
We did it!
I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be right back because the cats are bothering me.
Everyone!
Back. Always at last. Why would you want that? Well, I guess unless you're fighting fast Digimon, but I don't know. I'd always want to act first. One of the reasons All Force Vtuber was so broken. Sorry, random yawn. Why All Force Vtuber was so broken in Cyber Sleuth was because he always got to go first. Give him the right moves, and especially at least with Ad Digimon, you could just clean up fights easily. Or if you gave him the right buffs, he could instantly start the battle buffing your entire team. Good champion. DNA in battle, and you unlock the next form for the DNA for that Digimon and don't have to. Okay.
We did it!
I'll keep that in mind when I'm trying to DNA Black War Greymon and Black Metal Garurumon. Because so far that's the only DNA I'm going to use right now.
Preparations complete.
You know, yes, I do, but the gun is also set to a healing skill right now. So right now, it's actually not going to help me in the battle. And I don't want to forget to change it back, so I've not really been worrying about it.
Heck yeah!
Probably gonna have to get you to like 10 before I can digivolve you. And I want all of them digivolved at the same time, so this is gonna take some time before we get there.
You got it. Ready to go.
I don't even necessarily care about the heal per se. I like the added effect that I have status immunity for 3 turns after I use it.
That one. Ready to go.
But it's not like I'm in, like, outside of, I'd say the only difficult fight I have is when there's 2 Digimon. So having the gun wouldn't really help much anyway here either.
You got it. Do it. Ready to go.
Even when there's 1 Numamon, it's not a challenge.
Heck yeah!
That one. Preparations complete.
And then Reincarnation cleans it up.
We did it!
Much appreciated. Everyone. That one. Ready to go.
My turn! Strike roll!
Oh, the follow-up attack by Minervamon. Beautiful.
to launch.
Heck yeah!
Ooh, come on. Oh, you know what? You know what I didn't check that could actually be helping this speed up here? Let me just recruit all these guys. I don't really care. I just evolved a lot of people to champion. I might actually have some new skills that I can steal back. Yeah, I have Nano Machine Break too. And Aqua Pressure too. And Crescent Leaf too. Really, Merlin? You sat there and fucking begged for food and now you're throwing it up on the floor. Thank you. In a second spot as well, because that's of course of what he's doing. I'm actually really close to getting Unimon. Patamon. The others are quite a ways away, though. I need a much higher SP for that one, but... Fucking had the cat in my room for the last fucking hour, begging and meowing for food. Finally give him food, and now it's all on the floor. Because of course it's not.
Heck yeah!
Much appreciated.
No, no, you can get out of my room. You're not coming in my room, you just threw up. I don't want you throwing
Everyone.
up in my room. You threw up in the hall and you threw up in the bathroom. You're not throwing up in my room. There's a reason I close my door when I go to bed. Because I don't want to deal with this. Especially since Merlin is I'm 100% on the side that Merlin spits up for attention.
There! Ready to launch.
Like, if he wants, like, food or something, and you're not giving him attention, after a point in time of bothering you, he will legitimately just force himself to spit up. There's no hairball, no food, it's just spit. But he forces himself to do it, because he knows it will get you to react. He does it all the time. He's been doing it for, like, months at this point. Interestingly enough, he almost never, like, very rarely ever spits up if no one's home. Which is why I know he does it intentionally.
We did it!
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Everyone is held up on Agumon Black. Everyone else can digivolve into what I want, except for Black Agumon.
Do it! Ready to go!
Heck yeah!
Much appreciated. You got it! Ready to go!
Glad that Agumon had some pretty solid utility in this area at the very least.
Do it! Ready to launch!
We did it!
Leomon! It's to the Beast King! Shell Numamon. Oh, it's a mature poop. That's good. Still waiting for Gilmon. Sure, let's do Chumon, why not? What final form? As it stands right now, I have no intention of getting the final form because I used a Leomon. Didn't I use a Leomon in one of my like Hacker's Memory or something? I think I used one of the Leomons. I'm not using any Digimon that I previously used. It's kind of why I'm happy that it's kind of why I'm happy that I get to use Zwart, or Omnimon Zwart. Can be, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the one I used. Maybe I used it differently on one, but. But I don't know, like, the team options are gonna be all over the place because, there's so many more Digimon to pick from, and
here we go. Ready to
leveling is a lot easier because, like, yeah, you have less Digimon available, but you can freely switch between them and train so many at once. In Cyber Sleuth, your bank was basically just the PC. You didn't do anything. If the Digimon weren't in the farm, then they were useless.
You got it.
In all honesty, I'm like 100% likely to go back and pull the Digimon I have in the farm out because they're not really doing anything for me in there.
You got it.
At least not right now.
Preparations complete.
You know one Digimon I want to go for. I want to try and, well, I don't know if I want to go for him, but I just kind of want to do it for my cousin. My cousin's two favorite Digimon, if I remember correctly, were he loves the Terriermon line, and he's also a huge fan of Piedmon. I've said this story before, especially.
Preparations complete.
I can't, like, sometimes I just get confused as to which one's wild and which one's mine. It's just so many fucking beings on the ground. I don't know who's who anymore. But like, you know, growing up, I'd be in the basement playing a video, like playing something on the computer. My cousin's setup was just to the other side of the room, and but he would just come down the stairs, and he would just come down and, you know, Trumpson! Just like 100% randomly just come down the stairs yelling Trump sword. In the manner of which Piedmon would say it in the anime.
Much appreciated. Everyone. There! Ready to go!
Heck yeah!
There! Preparations complete.
Heck yeah!
I don't mind coming in here because I get to see Mirai, who's much cuter in this game than she was in the last one. Like, I don't know if this, like, legitimately did anything for them. Yeah, I already have Kabuterimon. Let's just do another Lunamon. Wait a minute. Is that Black Gatomon? Are you seriously telling me a mouse turns into Black Gatomon? You know, there's already the suspension of disbelief that a dog turns into a cat, but now you're telling me that a rat turns into a cat? Yo! Vietnam! That's Lucemon, right? That's 100% Lucemon. I feel like they're letting you get him way earlier than Cyber Sleuth did. Cyber Sleuth had way stricter requirements than this. Granted, I don't know at what point in the game you'd unlock Agent level 5, but I'm Agent level 3, so it really doesn't feel like it's going to be that far in. But I do like the, agent level system. Not only is it a means of being able to buff you as a character, but also just the aspect of being able to, kind of, like, restrict Digivolutions, in a more progressive way, and, like, I'm assuming it, like, kind of encourages you to do side content, because
ready to go.
I'm assuming you'll be able to reach Megas if you just did story, but if you did side stories, you could get to them sooner. I kind of figured that. Even Cyber Sleuth let you get all the legendary Digimon, including the Royal Knights. The Royal Knights were villains in Cyber Sleuth. Most of the legendary Digimon are pretty much like mainstay Digimon, so to not include them would be a problem. That's like not having Omnimon in the game. Like,
Heck yeah!
You got it. Ready to launch.
Heck yeah!
Much appreciated.
Damn, I'm so fucking far away. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this by level 15. That's insane. The very idea that I may have to de-digivolve further. This is fucking insane.
You got it. Ready to launch.
I had to pay money for this Digimon, and they set such an absurd requirement to even digivolve to it. They gave me him for free! Literally, in the tutorial, I picked Patamon, and then opened my menu, opened my inventory, went to here, and I literally was given a free Gabumon, Agumon, Black Agumon, and Black Gabumon.
Do it.
I had 5 Digimon before the first battle. So I don't understand why they had to set such a high restriction. What do you mean? It just requires an attack stat. It requires agent rank 1 or higher and 490 attack or greater. That's all that is required to get Black Agumon. There's nothing there that says it requires a personality. It says its base personality is reckless, which probably means it will convert to that when it digivolves. Maybe? I don't know, but it does not say it requires a personality for Black Agumon.
You got it. Preparations complete.
I don't know what you're referring to then. Because you said it requires degenerate, but it doesn't. It requires an attack set I don't have. You mean to de-digivolve then? Not degenerate?
That one. Ready to go.
Heck yeah!
Wow. There. Ready to launch.
We did it!
Do it. Preparations complete.
We did it!
Let's get everyone healed up.
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Greymon! No, that's Geo Greymon. Whoops. Kind of glad that the cam mechanic is gone, though, not gonna lie. Oh, Dokugumon. Oh, is that Vidramon? Oh no, it's Cordramon Blue. I thought that the silhouette looked like Vidramon for some reason. I assumed I could, since you could get it in Cyber Sleuth. I'm assuming you're talking about, like, the mega form of GeoGreymon's, like, alternate form. Considering it was a starter Digimon, why would you not expect it to be in the game? That's like saying Charizard wouldn't be in red version. Or Pikachu in, you know, in yellow.
Wow. There. Ready to go.
Heck yeah!
There. Preparations complete.
Nail scratch! My turn! Strike roll!
The only Digimon that's not in the game that surprised me was that Mekumon's not in the game. I'm actually surprised about that, because I was looking into seeing if I could get Mekumon, because I'm making Min be Magnadramon, but I was gonna go with Mekumon, but Mekumon's not in the game, oddly enough. But then again, I imagine Omnimon Merciful Mode's probably not in the game either. Though that would be like an insane... That would be an insane thing to put in the game. I don't even know how you'd acquire that. Hey, here's a Mega that requires you to DNA like 8 Digimon together. I don't see how that would work. Undynemon would be pretty cool, too, if they do add Mekomon in.
Do it! Ready to launch.
Heck yeah!
Oh, right, that's the other cheat I used, too, is I just used a cheat that just allowed me to insta-digivolve. So I didn't have to deal with the stats bullshit that this game is expecting of me. It allowed me to just de-digivolve and digivolve for level cap. Like, on the spot.
There! Preparations complete.
We did it!
There! Preparations complete. Do it! Preparations complete.
Heck yeah!
There! Preparations complete.
At this rate, I feel like this is pretty much what I'm going to be spending the next hour doing. Because I'm not moving forward until I have Black Agumon again, and then I have everyone trained back up. At this point, I might as well just end the stream, because all I'm doing is going to be grinding for probably another hour or two. Because they set such a ridiculously fucking high requirement for this. Even, like, I mean, Black Gabumon has a far more reasonable requirement of, like, 300 and something. This is so dumb! Why did they specifically give Black Agumon such a ridiculous stat requirement? Right? Like, look at, like, Black Gabumon's 360. That's, like, an entirely reasonable request. Like, I'll easily be able to get here on Lilium. Like, a level 6, but... maybe, we'll see, but... still, like, I'm not going anywhere until they're all back to rookie, and then I actually, now that I can, I'd like to get them all to champions, so I guess I know what I'm doing tonight, so in all honesty, at this point, like, I might just end stream soon.
Ready to go.
If this is all I'm pretty much going to be doing for the rest of the night, there's no point in me even streaming it. There's nothing really particularly entertaining about this. You're in my room, fucking meowing for food again. The food you just threw up after I gave you some, like, fucking 30 minutes ago. That cat will meow for food for, 30 minutes after giving him food. Without even throwing it up. He's a fucking glutton. But here he threw it up, probably because he ate too fast, and now he wants more. No. Learn to control the speed he eats at.
There.
He's not a starving cat. Anyways, as I was saying earlier, I do appreciate the Digivolutions tied to your rank as an agent, because so I play both Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. In Cyber Sleuth, I tried to keep my team full, so as such, I would have lower level Digimon than I probably needed to try and have a full party. Meanwhile, with Hacker's Memory, I went the complete opposite. So, in Cyber Sleuth, I ended up generally winning through sheer attrition, because all my Digimon were just so were just so powerful. Or no, I went through I went through attrition because I just had so many. Someone died, I just sent out another one. In Hacker's Memory, on the other hand, I ended up winning through power, because instead of having a full team, I had I think I had a Digimon of each attribute. So one vaccine, one virus, one data, and one free. And then I just kept leveling them up. So they were at ultimates before the game was really locking into champions. So I was and I had megas before the game was even starting, before the game he was even facing me against ultimates. So I was just destroying the game. No opponent stood against me. It was actually disgusting how broken I was.
I'm sorry. Everyone!
Yeah, this can be a pain in the fucking ass. But, anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. As upsetting as it is. I don't really pay much attention to Transformers, so, but that's kind of cool. I know that's gonna be interesting since Frank Welker voiced like half the cast. Like half the Decepticons were voiced by Frank Welker. I have no idea who the director though was. I was actually kind of happy that I always get happy when original voice actors get to appear in the live actions because a lot of the times they recast them. So like in the Christopher Robin movie when Jim Cummings still got to voice Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, despite all the other characters being recast. And even in the Transformers movies, like Frank Welker voiced a lot of Decepticons, but they actually had him come back and voice Soundwave, which was one of his OG characters. He also voiced Megatron too, but they didn't have that get voiced by him, which is fair because it is a major villain. But sometimes it's just like I feel like it just gets unnecessary. It's like the dude that did him is right there that many fans are gonna remember. Why? Like, why do you... Like, I feel like there's so many points where they care more about star power than the actual ability to either tell a good story or the actual, like... or the actual talent of the people. But, anyways, I'm gonna call it here. Tomorrow we'll pick back up with Pokemon. Since I have my team set in stone now, and most of them, I don't have the remaining 2. We will just push forward. Let me... Alright. Yeah, for Banette, though, I'm obviously going to go Light Screen Reflect, like I said. The other moves, I can't tell, like, so my other options are to just go Stab and go Shadow Claw, Play Rough. But I might drop Play Rough for, I might drop Play Rough since Pikachu has it, and give him Sucker Punch, just so I have a priority offensive move. Because Pikachu's the only other one with priority, which is Quick Attack. Which won't be particularly strong, but with huge power and Light Ball, I'm pretty sure Pikachu can handle most situations. I'm pretty sure Pikachu's Quick Attack is stronger than Tauros' Extreme Speed. So, but Tauros will still be, many of the Pokemon will still be part of the main team leading up to the final fight. Some of these Pokemon might not, especially with more and more Shadow Pokemon entering the fray. Pokemon like Pikachu and Poliwrath will see less attention because they're actually just straight up too powerful for the end game. And on top of that, Registeel is not leaving the team, like, ever. Additionally, too, is I can also run... I'm also, with the Assault Vest now open to a slot, like, I can still throw it on Tauros, but with the Assault Vest now open, I could actually run Regirock, too. But I probably won't because I don't need 2 Reggies, both weak to steel, or both weak to fighting and ground. Even if they do have filter. But if I really want, I could probably just run Umbreon. Granted, it's also weak to fighting. And I'm going to have Magneton in the team for defensive play too. Latios will likely join the team once I get it. Victory Bell could probably join. Like, it's more of an offensive threat than anything, but just no guard sleep powder, just kind of. But anyway, yeah. So we'll pick up a Pokemon. We have the rooftop and the Gorgon fight of Pokemon, or of the Cypher Key layer, and then it's basically off to Citadark Isles Gauntlet. As was it Chugga Conroy pointed out. Now, obviously the mod's going to be a bit different due to Shadow Pokemon distribution, but in the base game, half the Shadow Pokemon are in the last dungeon. My favorite part of XD is, like, I watched Small Ant play both of them, and it's like, he played through Coliseum, struggled with what a lot of us did, and then played through XD. And when he played through XD, he so Cypher Key Layer is the first time in the history of the games where you face 2 Shadow Pokemon at once. So he gets there, and it's just a random trainer that does it. Like, in all honesty, they probably could have started it with Snaddle. I think Snaddle would have actually been a really good encounter to start the double Shadow Pokemon on, because he would have been a boss. As a boss, it would have been a really cool thing to introduce it on. Not only that, but they could have had you catch Solrock and Lunatone from him, which would have opened up a new slot for him to have later in the game. Additionally, I also think that if Snaddle, like, with how early they start 2 Shadow Pokemon, Lavrina on Citadark Isle should have been the first 3 Shadow Pokemon fight. And then Snaddle's second fight should have also had 3 Shadow Pokemon. This alone would have added in, like, what, like 4 more Shadow Pokemon? Something like that. And I just think that would have been way better. And, you know, they could have given Lavrina Jinx. They could have given, you know, like, Snaddle or Gorgon Slowking. Hint, hint, hint. Those are the 2 Pokemon I will always forever bring up, because they're the worst distributed Pokemon in Gen 3. I would say it again. Jinx was only available in Fire Red and Leaf Green through in-game trades. It wasn't even obtainable in the wild. At no point in Gen 3 can you throw a Pokeball at a Jinx without it being randomized game. Additionally, Slowpoke. Entire evolutionary line is locked to Leaf Green only, in a game with 7 different games in which you can catch Pokemon. 7 games. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Coliseum, and XD. In 7 games, Leaf Green is the only game with the Slowpoke line. But with that said, my name is Daimien Kamiya. I am the Omni King. Be a friend, foe, or member of the Omni Council. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, everyone.